Bro, I'm breaking out. It's gross. Welcome back to my second channel, guys. Remember, on the second channel, with it. But wait, before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, I post 2 videos every single day. So if you fuck with the content, all you gotta do is subscribe. But wait, remember, subscribe to my main channel and my third channel. Remember, we're going up on 2022. You know what to do. So the video we have brought to you today is, we have a TikTok compilation, and it's what's something uncomfortable you realized about yourself recently. And I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. I actually kind of don't know what they mean by it. I feel like once I see somebody explain the first example, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. But let's get into it, guys.
What is something uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently?
If I cry, y'all just cry with me, okay?
Oh.
The reason why I used to chase after men who are unavailable to me, whether physically, emotionally, mentally, all that other stuff, is because I used to chase my father to have a relationship with him. All because I wanted to know what it felt like to be loved by somebody. My uncles, God bless their hearts, tried their best to make me feel included, to make me feel like I was beautiful. So I looked for love in all the wrong places, lowered my standards, made my boundaries disappear just so I can know what it feels like to be loved by somebody. All because I didn't want to end up like my mother and my sister. Love them though. I just wanted to be a daddy's girl.
Damn. When she said that part, that last part, I really felt that shit. Like, I just wanted to be a daddy's girl. Like, I can relate to her in a sense where it's like, I didn't really have like a close emotional attachment with my dad type shit. So I feel like that kind of warranted me, and like, I guess lowering my standards, but I want to mostly say like accepting certain shit. And I feel like it's because I didn't want to like let go of what that person was giving me, and what they were giving me at the time was attention. So like I get what she's saying type shit. So I feel like a lot of us can relate, you know what I mean? So that's good to realize that though, because some people won't ever realize that, or like they'll know but they'll still continue to do so. But it's good that she can like put this on social media, because that's something that is uncomfortable to admit, and especially a lot of people, you know, like, we're gonna see that. And that's gonna, I don't know. I respect her a lot for saying that. So.
Just like every other girl I saw. And to know what it felt like to be loved by a man.
What is something uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently?
My whole life is considered a sacrificial pawn because it makes everybody happy except for myself, and everybody gets the benefit.
Bro, I don't like when people on TikTok do this, like, the whole monotone but speaking really fast. Like, bro, calm down with that shit. I don't like that. I don't know. Is it just me? I don't like that shit. Just talk. Just slow it down a bit. Like, I don't have to keep repeating. I don't have to keep rewinding what you're saying. Like, just, it should be annoying.
My whole life is considered a sacrificial pawn because it makes everybody happy except for myself, and everybody gets the benefit from it, including my accident. My accident happened when I was 1 year old, but if it wasn't for my accident happen, most of my family would have grown up financially unstable. But because it did happen, of course there were benefits, but since I didn't get the benefit from 90% of that shit, and since 95% of that shit is basically gone, it has generally convinced myself that I have no other purpose instead of pleasing other people, and I don't think that anybody genuinely gives a fuck about me. I think they just feel bad for me, and because I feel like an outsider of society because of the body that I live in, I don't think that anybody can relate to me. I'll just pretend like I can relate to other people, so that way it makes them feel self-sufficient, so that way I don't seem like a selfish person, but in reality I really am. I'm very cold-hearted because of the shit that I've gone through, and I really want to change that, but at the same time I genuinely don't think that my life is meant to have any type of happiness.
Wow.
What else am I forgetting?
Therapy.
Also, because of this, I don't have any motivation to do a lot of things, so therefore I'm literally just waiting to die.
What she's going through something very, well, obviously it's personal, but she needs to kind of look within herself. If you can't seek therapy, I suggest seeking therapy first. But if you can't seek therapy, actually maybe write this down, or like look within yourself, because you cannot look at life like that or yourself like that. That's personal issues you have to really work out. So hopefully she seeks the self-healing she's looking for.
And the only reason why I haven't killed myself is because I don't know what's after death.
What is something uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently?
I can't build a life romantically or from a motherhood perspective with anybody because I myself do not want to be alive.
What is something uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently?
I can go days, weeks, and even months without talking to another human being, and it would not bother me. I would not.
Ooh, I don't know about that one. I couldn't. Not months. The days. Okay, days yes. Weeks. No. Months. No. Like, not any human. Is that even possible? Unless you just stay in your crib. But like, damn. No. I cannot do that.
I'd be depressed. I would probably be my happiest because I don't have to talk to anybody. I purposely choose jobs that I don't have to talk to anybody.
Felt
Even
that?
when I'm doing social media or uploading social media content, I'm not talking directly to people. I'm just doing it on my own free time, my own leisure. I have probably been more depressed now that I am a parent than I was before I was a parent. Why, you may ask? The communication is important when involving a child development stage. So now I have to put a lot of energy in trying to be a healthy parent when it comes to my communication style, so he won't feel neglected.
Yeah.
Me and my son have pretty much a really great relationship
That's
now
good.
as a toddler. I'm a gentle parenting style, but aside from that, I still talk to him and communicate with him. But please know I love the days when he's at school.
What is something
I'm happy he said
uncomfortable
like he realized it's not a good thing to have, because that's not good. Like when you have a kid, like a kid's gonna need that communication. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people kind of like try to like, self-love is good. Being alone is good. It's good to learn how to be alone, but I'm all about moderation. Like, you actually have to communicate with people. You cannot just always be alone. That's not good. That's not good at all.
that you've realized about yourself recently?
That me being overweight is an imbalance. That I'm not dealing with something, or I'm suppressing something by food is a tool, just like sex or drugs or alcohol, whatever. And that it's literally all connected: mental, physical, spiritual baggage manifested in the physical. Physical baggage, you're heavy. You're heavy. And another thing that I have come to a realization about is that I try to do a lot of different stuff and be a lot of different stuff and work so hard to be good at a lot of different stuff to overcompensate for the fact that I'm fat. Like, try to be good at a lot of different stuff, or I'm physically appealing. I make sure my hair, nails, clothes, shoes on point because it makes me feel better about myself.
What is something uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently?
So I found out recently that I never get my needs met because I simply don't express them. I never tell anybody in my life, relationships, family, friends, anybody, whatever they need.
Grade too old for that.
I want to lose them. With my abandonment issues,
You was too old to be thinking like that, man.
I'm so afraid to lose someone or somebody walking away from me that I never say anything. But then I eventually detach when I don't get what I need, because detaching and walking away is easier than somebody leaving me. So I just go through the motions, hoping that eventually I get what I need, or I can settle with what's being given to me. But then when I can't just settle with what's being given to me, I detach, I resent them, I eventually hate them, and then I leave.
Well, I
What is
kinda felt her a
something
little bit.
uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently? I'll go first. The first is that sometimes when you feel that all that someone sees in you is your flaws, that's because that's all you see in yourself. Second,
But why would someone only see your flaws unless you're always constantly broadcasting your flaws to somebody? Like, I don't feel like you should. I'm not trying to say don't ever project your flaws or insecurities upon somebody, but when that's all you project to that point, that's all they see in you, that's a you thing. That is a you thing, in my opinion. Like,
thing is that I'm not as good of a listener as I like to tell myself I am. What is something uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently?
I realized
Ooh, she's
that I
pretty.
make people uncomfortable
Ooh.
just from merely existing. If you know, you know.
that's
What
awkward.
is something uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently?
I don't be liking questions like that, but I'm a therapist. I'm also a homegirl, and I'm also very transparent. And I build community on the TikTok. And so I gotta keep it 100 with y'all. I ain't gonna be trying to check y'all and not check myself. That is very unfair. Okay,
Very.
so let me just answer the question because I'm stalling. Hold on. So I realized that I don't trust people with my vulnerability or like my emotions. And that's why I deal with a lot of things on my own. And it's even bad in the sense that I don't even give people the opportunity, right? So I just don't. And that makes it difficult to have meaningful friendships and relationships. And I struggle with that. But I'm doing better. That
She's
was
so
a hard
cute.
realization for me.
What is some
I agree. I can relate to what she's saying because I feel the same way. Like I feel like I struggle to express my vulnerability, especially if it's like a deep part of like my life with people. Because I'm not trying to say like I don't feel like that shit really affects me, but I feel like some of that shit like I just want to handle on my own because I feel like just from certain experiences when I did try to express it, the person like they try to flip it and be like, well, if you didn't do this, do that. Or they would just be like, oh, well, you see, what happened to me was, and it's just like, bruh, here I am trying to have this sincere moment. I mean, I'm being mushy gushy ishy, like opening my heart, like, and you just kind of just like flicking that shit away. So that's why now for me, like, when it's like real shit, I just be like, bro, just handle it. I try to handle it on my own. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's not a good thing. I mean, maybe, I don't know. As far as vulnerable, I don't know, guys. But that was a good one. I related to what she said with that one.
something uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently?
I realized that I can never change someone's perspective of me or control the way somebody thinks about me. No matter how good I try to be, no matter how much love I try to give, if someone has made up in their mind that I'm this way, I'm not this way, I'm the villain, I'm the good guy, that's just what it is, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Type.
I feel like I get stuck on trying to make sure people don't villainize me because of the shame that accompanies that and the ego blow that comes with that feeling that somebody can think less of you than you think of yourself.
What is something uncomfortable that you've realized about yourself recently?
So I'm a therapist, and I think anybody will tell you that one of the best things of working in psychology is being able to learn about yourself more. However, over the last couple of sessions that I've been having, I realized that if I actually followed 95% of the advice that I give out, I would be living such a better life.
I'm therapists giving out advice they don't even take. But then again, like that's a lot of people. That's like when you have like a friend. We've all been like that friend too. Like you give advice, but you don't even take it yourself. Like, so I'm not even gonna get on her case too much.
It's really uncomfortable to think about.
What is
Alright, we're gonna end the video right here, guys. But damn, that was deep. I kind of like that one. Cause I definitely related to like what I think. I don't know if she was the first girl, but the one girl that said about the whole like she just want to be a daddy's girl. You know, I related to that one, and the other one the third to last girl, like when she said the vulnerability thing and like how she just doesn't like feel comfortable with that. I relate to that. But yeah, comment down below what's something uncomfortable that you realize about yourself. Like, this was actually really good. I actually like this. It's like a mini therapy session for everybody. Like, you just got to be yeah. In the video, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And remember, I post 2 videos every single day, so if you fuck with that content, just subscribe. Remember, it's free. It's all you gotta do is subscribe. And remember, guys, subscribe to my main channel, my third channel, because remember, I'm going up on 2022. Y'all know what to do.